Hi, my name is Heath and welcome back to my shop. In today's episode we will be casting this piece of maple burl. This has already been stabilized, so we can skip that step. But first we will need to make a mold. I have some corrugated plastic back here. I'll go over that here shortly, just to show you the little denatured alcohol. Kind of the color. It's kind of a greenish blue. I've had this stabilized piece of maple sitting around the shop for a couple of months, so I think it's time to go ahead and do something with it. And again, so we're going to need a mold first. I have some corrugated plastic here, and we are going to make a quick mold. You're going to need in this case, I've used some extra pieces of cutting board I have, and these two pieces will serve as the sides. The piece will sit in there just like that. And then we'll fold up the left and right side using a hot glue gun to glue the seams together and make sure that none of the resin will leak out after the pour. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Oh, and again, you will need a couple of tie wraps. I will show you what we will be using those for here in a moment, and also something to cut the corrugated plastic. So let's go ahead and get that set up, and we will create a mold for this piece of maple burl. And there you have it. Corrugated plastic turned into a mold. I leave the tie wrap in place, that way it just through the curing process it does get the mold will get warm, kind of hot, so I leave that in place just to make sure everything's held together. We can go ahead and glue the stabilized piece of maple burl. Place a small dab of glue. Right here in the corner, of course. Make sure that wood does not float to the surface after the pour. There you have it. We are ready to mix the resin and move on to the next step. I've selected the Spring Green Pearl X number 685 and also the Alumalite white dye to mix with the resin today. The mold measures 4 by 4 by approximately 2.5 inches thick, so once we are finished we should have a really nice hybrid blank. I will be measuring the Alumalite clear resin off camera. When we come back, we will be adding the colorant and performing the pour. I've measured both A and B part of the Alumalite resin. We are ready to add the colorant. So now we are ready to go ahead and do the pour and place this in the pressure pot to allow it to cure. Take a stick and just kind of move it around in there a little bit. And we will be right back. I pulled it out of the pressure pot. I think that spring green really turned out nice. Let's go ahead and pop that open. That's the glue from the glue gun. I use that, of course, to keep the wood from floating. Sand that down. Let me get it cleaned up and we'll take a look at it. And there you have it. Another hybrid blank or shockwood. I'm happy with this piece. The Pearl X Spring green with the Alumalite white dye seems to complement this piece of stabilized maple burl and the color choices I made there. Quickly, I'd like to mention the corrugated plastic I used to make the mold. This is great for mold making material. It's easy to work with. I'll definitely be using this again. I did want to mention, as far as the blank, I will be uploading a video as to what it is I decide to make of this blank and sharing this with the YouTube community. I wanted to take a quick second to thank all of my subscribers and their support. I appreciate it. The comments and the feedback, I appreciate that as well. I try to get back to all of those. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, get over there and check out my YouTube channel. I have 3 or 4 more videos over there and plan to add additional content. Before you do that, click that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed the video, click the like button, the thumbs up button. That definitely helps out as well. Until next time, be safe in your shop, enjoy, and have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching.